Next topic. I need to start with an apology. I didn't know this, but the international feed is better than the American feed. I have been saying
Oh, it's
something.
true. It's true.
It's damn true. When it comes to AEW, we get so much more content than you guys do. Like when you guys go to commercial, we don't go to commercial. When you guys go to picture in picture, we don't go to picture in picture. And it's cool because it's nice to see the AEW cast laid back and they're funny and witty. I feel like when they're on air, they're a bunch of Redditors trying to outsmart each other. But when they go to the international feed where it's just the international people, it's like they're picking up brews and hanging out at a picnic. Like, it's just a better vibe when they're not on television. I know it sounds weird, but it's like they're on real television, they're trying to insult each other all the time. And then when it goes picture in picture to a commercial break, they're like chilled out, funny, and do their job a million times better. So I don't know if like they're more themselves, but yeah, that's an advantage. And also, I've been saying something, and James Legend and a few others, but mostly James Legend, yelled at me. I've been saying that AEW Collision and WWE Raw is the same product. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you've mentioned this. They're like, they repeat stuff over and over and over again. Like, they'll have a segment in America, and they'll show it to you. Do you know the international feed's only 90 minutes? So that means what you got 90 minutes of ads and replays? Is that true?
For Raw?
Yeah, for Raw.
Yeah, they show some weeks they show a lot of replays, dude.
That's insane. Because I remember you talking about Brock Lesnar attacking Cody was showing a bunch.
Yeah, sometimes, and they always keep you abreast of whatever the biggest stories are on SmackDown. Like Bloodline segments, you're gonna see those on Raw.
How often do you see it? Because we only get one of those.
I don't know. It feels like too damn much. I won't count them though.
So I want to apologize. I would watch the American feed, but it just sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. So I'm going to stick...
It's not that bad. It's just sometimes it's like, okay, I don't need to see this again.
Well, according to James Legend and others, me saying that Collision and Raw is the same is not fair because I watch the better international feed. If you have access to the international feed, try. There's an advantage for AEW and WWE. So, I don't know. I think Collision and Raw is the same. But people have corrected me and said, that's because you're watching Collision, without commercial breaks, and you're watching Raw without replayed segments and commercials. So, there's an advantage.
I will say, if you watch Raw through the YouTube segments, Raw blows Collision out of the water.
Yeah. So it's just that they have to fill in so many hours, but that's how they get paid. I know SmackDown's having a hard time getting re-signed. I don't know if WWE is going to get the money they think they're going to get, but who knows? Because also with the Hollywood strike, it might bounce back. But yeah,
I still think with the strike they'll get more money the longer they wait to re-sign.
Yeah, and international feed for the win, and yeah, if people are mad because I say Collision and Raw are the same, but I do feel, just a subtopic here, I feel like Japan wants to be America and America wants to be Japan, and it also seems like they want each other's thing. It feels like the territory days.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, like example, Bullet Club and Evil, and they do stuff and they tell the Japanese audience that's what Americans like.
Okay, well, to be fair, Bullet Club's just to play off NWO, so they're not wrong.
Yeah, and NWO is stolen from Japan. But, who's the liar? Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff has said that he literally was in the building and saw that they did the NWA storyline in Japan, and then said, no, I didn't get the idea from them, after doing tons of interviews where he said he did get the idea from him. So
Always trying to stay relevant.
yeah, good job, Eric Bischoff. Hug. But yeah, and I feel like when it comes to America that they're trying to slowly but surely, it feels like internationally, it's a territory days. Like Japanese companies, especially New Japan, want American fans, and WWE wants international fans, and it feels like it's the territory days, except instead of the, Northeast versus the Southeast, it's countries now battling for each other. So I find it to be an interesting time. So there you go. So for the Colliders, I apologize for saying it's the same product. It's the same product for international feed. It's just so Raw is Collision with less repeats. But I'm sure if they add another hour,